On the table today, we are going to be opening up a StikBot toy. Do you want to open up a StikBot toy, Landry?
A StikBot? I don't know about that. This channel is all about squirrels eating dinosaurs.
Squirrels eating dinosaurs? I kind of thought it was dinosaurs eating squirrels.
What do you mean by that? Oh, man.
So we have one of these newfangled StikBot toys on the table, and they look pretty interesting. They run about $5, so the value is really cool. On the back here we have a quick little bio of what's going on. Pound StikBot. You create, you animate, you share. StikBots want to act out your creations. Simply pose them for a photo or download our free mobile app, StikBot Studio for iOS and Android, and begin sharing your smart creations with a StikBot on your favorite social media. And it looks like we've got all sorts of social media options. We have, the usual Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Vines, and I'm sure there's some other weird stuff that you can use. I do have the app ready to go, but what I'm really interested in is this awesome looking stick figure, action figure guy. Even on the back of the side of the box here, it looks like you can really pose them into different things, and with their suction cups, maybe they will hold on to stuff pretty well. So totally, let's figure this guy out and see if it is worth the $5. As always, I have my trusty X-Acto knife here, and I will, oh wait, that's a squirrel. I have a trusty X-Acto knife, and we are going to open up this very cardboard-esque green packaging. See how we go. I found these over at Walmart on an end cap display, but I also have seen them over at Target in kind of that new growing technology toy aisle where there's a bunch of electronic toys and things like that. So that's where you're going to find it. So if you do it right, you don't really have to destroy much of the packaging. Just slice that tape. And then, looks like there's even a little backdrop card which you can use. Well, I'll set that aside. And there is the StikBot. Oh, stuck between two layers of plastic. Alright, here we go, the green StikBot out of his packaging. What do we think about this guy? Pretty interesting how they are constructed. We have a little orange bungee-like elastic rope inside these guys, pretty tight with the tension, and with that you're able to move their joints around into different positions. You can kind of see there's these little notches there which kind of aid in moving these arms around into different positions, although right now he's kind of clicking back, so that might prove a little tricky. But you can sit him down, you can pull these legs around, and he's a little springy, so it might be a really big challenge to actually animate these guys. I don't think I'm going to animate them very much. I just liked how they are as a figure. I think they're really cool. I love the transparency, the translucent clear green plastic on this one, and there's a few other colors which we can show off in a minute. I think that's the best part. As for animating these guys, it might be really tricky, but this is a pretty interesting toy. I really like his facial expression too. So that is the green guy of a StikBot construction. You can sit down for a minute, buddy. Oh, he doesn't want to sit. We also have a blue StikBot to show off today, and for some reason the blue one, who I've been playing around with a little bit earlier, seemed to have a little bit better joints going on. He also has the same orange colored bungee inside him, but this one has been really dancing around for me, doing a little better. Oops, now he's getting twisted. I don't think you want to twist your bungee too much or he's going to spring around really fast on you. Oh, I can see a little bit of these square arms and stuff. They're not completely square, like you can see a little bit of an angle on that hip there to help him in different positions, kind of getting him into something that you want to do for an animation or just kind of sitting him on your desk somewhere. So that's kind of a cool thing. Like right now he's kind of got this cool like triangle stance going on here. How do we get them back to regular stands? And we have another StikBot, a dark blue, navy blue StikBot. Let's see how this one does any better from StikBot to StikBot. Ooh, this guy's got a blue cord inside him, so they're not all orange. And one more StikBot variation to look at, the pink StikBot. All four of these look just great together, and I believe these four were sold on the end cap together. I did see a red and clear StikBot in a pack with a tripod for your camera, which would be a pretty good value. That ran about $10 over at Target. So if you just wanted to play with two and had that tripod accessory, that's one way to go. But I just liked these four together. I think the colors really work together. So let's try a really simple animation with the green StikBot. I have downloaded the phone app for the StikBots, and it is a really simple app, just a basic stop motion picture taking app in which each photo shows an onion skin of the previous shot so that you can line things up pretty well and get him to move fluidly. And then there are a few other options within the app to help you out with your animation. Let's see what I can get. Wow, so there is my first StikBot animation. Very rough. I really should have used a tripod. That would really help smooth some things out. The bungee joints are very difficult to use. The figures like to bounce back into just standard poses instead of holding something really tight. And you definitely want to use a stronger surface or a really flat table that you can use those suction cups so that they stand a little easier. So it is a little tricky, and you've got to have some patience to play around with them. And that is the time with the opening of the StikBot collection. A pretty fun and interesting toy. I recommend these if you have a lot of patience for stop motion and toys that like to bounce around. They take a little bit of noodling to figure out, but since they are affordable and the app is free, you're not going to be too disappointed in them. Find these pretty much anywhere toys are sold. You will enjoy them, especially on a road trip. That's what I have to say about that.
Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede.